Okay, students, I'm going to start this lecture by talking a little bit about power learning and becoming an expert student. What we want to do is, and you're going to notice I'll be making some highlights here. You can do this in your own ebooks as well. So what is becoming a better student, whatever it means to you? Well, to become a better student, you have to do well at the things you do well at, of course, but also identify the things that you are weak at and make them into your strengths. Down here, and by the way, I'm not going to read this verbatim. You have the ability to read this entire process. In fact, it's your task to read the entire book. That's what this Connect assignment is for. All these Connect assignments, you're supposed to read these books and answer those questions. But here I'm just going to highlight some points. You need to know that there's always another day. If you think that everything is riding on one project, well then you're overthinking. You're putting too many eggs in one basket. One grade from one project. If you have a scenario like that where everything is riding on one grade and one project, then you need to find a way to break that up into bits so that you will do well at it. So we're going to realize that deciding when to stop work is often as hard as getting started. So this kind of talks about overdoing it in your studying. If you overdo it in your studying, you're going to be tired, you're going to not be able to focus, and you need to know when it's time to stop and move on. Okay? So using strategies that work for you. This is key. You need to identify the things that work and that you do well. Anything that is a strength for you should continue to be a strength. You keep working on that. But like I said before, the weaknesses, once you identify those things, you try and make those into strengths as much as possible. Using multiple approaches and personalizing them is the surest way to success. So don't just go at it one way. If you hit a wall, find a way around that wall. Go over it, under it, blast through it, however you want to get through it. But you got to get past that wall. You got to get past whatever stops you. Okay, so find out what your strengths are, right? Find out what your weaknesses are, and then look for your areas of improvement. This is very simple stuff, but it's something that is often overlooked. Focus on that. Okay, so I'm going to end with this, and you go ahead and continue with your reading and do well, and I hope to see some wonderful grades.